Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurnatasha Nabilah from MC247 at 6A. Today I want to present about my internship at Majlis Perbandaran Manjung, and I was put in Corporate and Public Relations Unit. Background of Manjung Municipal Council or Majlis Perbandaran Manjung. Manjung Municipal Council or MPM was established on January 1st, 1980. Majlis Perbandaran Manjung yang dipertua is Mr. Syamsul Hazman bin Muhammad Saleh AMP. Functions of MPM are responsible for the administration of council areas, which includes the towns and the surrounding area, as gazetted under the Local Government Act 1976. MPM is a place where people need to pay their assessment tax, vehicle compound, store rental, complaints, daily hawker permit, premise license, miscellaneous compounds, and miscellaneous bills. Manjung Municipal Council or Majlis Perbandaran Manjung has their own vision and mission. Their vision is to make Manjung Municipal Council a tourism and maritime town that is developed, progressive, prosperous, and renowned. Meanwhile, for customer service, mission is committed to providing quality, transparent, and efficient municipal services. For mission, MPM is to guarantee efficiency, friendly, and quality services to each customer or client, as well as to strive in making MPM a harmonious, clean, and beautiful area or place or district. Goal is the aim of MPM is to create a municipality that is comfortable, safe, and harmony by continuous capacity building in various areas. Manjung Municipal Council have two applications that have been established, which is My Manjung and My Patil. My Manjung has improved the quality of the system when customers no longer need to deal at the MPM customer service counter, in line with efforts to curb the spread of the COVID-19 epidemic, which does not encourage physical or face-to-face dealings. And My Patil is to replace the conventional licensing method in the form of paper and existing boards in all licensed business premise in Manjung areas. This is the organizational chart of unit corporate and public relation. My job description at Manjung Municipal Council is I have assigned to make a poster for Malaysia Events Day 2022. Secondly, make a video for My Manjung application, which is how people at Manjung to register at My Manjung application, and also make a video for illegal garbage disposal, and for Teacher Day video, and Eid Mubarak video for corporate and public relations team as my supervisor that handle media team. My supervisor give me an opportunity to post my video and poster on their LED screen, which is at the street at Setiawan and also at Manjung. Other than that, I was given an opportunity to post my video and poster at Facebook account Manjung Municipal Council. At there, I have learned about many types of posters, such as for social media, LED screens, and portal official Manjung Municipal Council. There are many size of poster and we need to know the size, which is where the size suitable for the types that we need to post. Problem encounter. My problem is understanding the criteria desired by the boss for each poster, which I need a lot of study and practice making poster. Especially making poster need a lot of practice and also creativity of an individual. Secondly, happened when 2 weeks more to end of my internship, I was positive COVID. So it is a big challenge for me, especially when I live the environment. And lastly, I have problem with my health, which is my shoulder, and need to go to hospital to check it. That's a big challenge for me, because especially I need to use my right arm to make a poster. Next, accomplishments. I learned to make a video. The project given to me is a My Manjung video, which is I need to create a video for introducing other people to My Manjung application. I was get to post my video at social media, MPM, and also on LED screen at Manjung, and also Stairway. For analysis and reflection, I learned how to be disciplined and be punctual. There is time when a staff late by 20 minutes to come from the rest time, he being scolded by boss, and I learned the importance of being punctual to come to the office. Besides that, I learned to send a poster before the date of submission, because boss need to check it before post is on social media or LED screen. I am being scolded by my supervisor because I was late sending my poster on WhatsApp, even though I have already finished it. After that, I need to scan my face every day when I come to the office and want to back home. It is important to send it before the deadline. Secondly, communicate. I learned how to communicate with people in the right way and the importance of communication for everyone, because everyone need to interact with each other. When we want to deliver a message to other people, they must understand what we are talking about. There is time when I afraid to talk with my boss and I don't know how to interact with her. But when I was brave and confident to speak with her, she understand me and was not angry with me. Communication helps me to able to have a friend and communication with staff. The complaint letter does not need to make a long sentence, but need to use a precise, concise, and concise words. It is just enough for people to understand where the place of complaint, address, home, name, and their complaint. Thirdly, work ethics in the office type. I always curious about how the office environment and how office was worked. I learned during my internship work ethics when I need to wear baju kurung every day and dress formally in the office. Besides that, every letter is private, and every people who want to enter every department need to have a fingerprint and need their permission first. They very put the safety first. Next, I was learn Adobe Photoshop and use Canva to make a video. Adobe Photoshop has become more apparent to me because I always use it to make a poster. I also learned that staff can out for breakfast, and I understand that practical student and I learned to serve VIP and VVIPs during Eid Mubarak celebration. And for example, for serve food and drinks. And luckily, my boss praised us as internship student for serving food and drink fast. Evaluation. My strength is making a video and following the instruction of my supervisor. Other than that, I try to find a task from my supervisor. If my department does not have any task, I try to find a task from other departments. If I fail to find a new task, I was doing my assignment related to my work. I am always curious about other people's work and ask people about their job. For weakness is making the poster in the first month of my internship. Making a poster is not easy when, as we see in the internet, because it needs a lot of creativity of an individual to make it. After 2 months of my internship, I know how to make a poster, but making repetitive work such as 3 posters for every celebration very helped me to make more creative poster. Other than that, Canva application has a limited font and is more to education, which is their picture is more cartoon and childish. It's a big challenge for me because it needs a lot of picture, because in the Google we cannot make it, we cannot take it easily because it needs their copyright, right? The opportunity that I got in my internship place is meet new people and can build a connection for the future. There are a lot of friends that help me to live my environment, even though I kind of awkward with other people for the first time. For me, when I got my opportunity, when my poster and my video can go to LED screen and social media of Manjung Municipal Council, that is good for me. Other than that, I got a new contact in my internship place where all people in Manjung Municipal Council is a friendly to all people, even though to a practical student. Next threat is my weakness of me is a COVID-19 positive. My bigger threat, especially when I started to live my environment. The new environment make me learn that real work is not easy and there are many challenges that we need to face it, especially every environment in the workplace. Course that helped me during my internship is a verbal and non-verbal communication. Verbal communication important when we need to communicate with other people. There is sometimes when I first time enter Manjung Municipal Council, I misheard about memo starting with starting. I feel afraid and ashamed to ask my boss about what she said. I am being scolded by her because I do not ask her what she said. Next, during my interview, I need to be confident when we want to communicate and not to talk slowly. It happened when the first time for me to see the boss for the interview, I was just silent and do not say anymore. I learned now how to be confident and ask people about what we do not know. Do not ashamed to make a mistake. For nonverbal communication is when my boss body language. Every time she comes to the office, everyone needs to check her mood whether it's not good or yes. When she is a good mood, all staff can laugh with her and Secondly, when a staff has a problem with her father, who is in ICU, she does not in a good mood, and she just silent and do not want to say anything to people, and it can show to other people that her face was worried. When I see it, I know and I understand that she does not want to disturb. Secondly, emotional intelligence. EI is very important in the daily life because we always related to our emotion. People who possess high level of emotional intelligence, aware about their feeling and what they signify and how they may affect on other people. I learned how to self-management. I manage my burnout and stress when I need to hear every day. My boss show to other staff about the mistake, and I can self-regulate by staying calm and take a deep breath when I feel stressed. At that time, I feel want to be mad or in a bad mood because there is the argumentation between staff and boss about work. Besides that, I acknowledge that I need 1 month to adapt a new environment and friends with the staff there because I feel scared of them even though they are friendly. Other than that, I learned how to answer a call from people who are complaining about rubbish and flies at their house. It is important to stay calm even though they are hungry. Next, for communication theory, I learned from the subject of communication theory where I can practice the theory that I learned at the university for the faculty and company. I learned about agenda setting theory, which is I learned how news can give an impact on how the general audience perceive them. The manner that which news reports are produced make it so that when one news story receives more importance and attention than other, the audience will naturally believe that more significant news and information being provided to them. I learned the media decided which news should be presented first and which should come later. For example, on the LED screen on the street, when people can send the message that Manjung Municipal Council want to share news and important message, so I need to bold the words so that the audience can see the message that we want to deliver on the LED screen. Secondly, I learned effective listening skills. I was able to receive, process, interpret, and respond to the message in the oral form. I use the information listening, which is the most typical type of hearing. Entails listening to learn new information or facts. For example, I listen complaints from people on the telephone which requires concentration and attention to write down complaints form. The conclusion is industry training helped me learn to make a poster and video making skills from my supervisor and staff so that the message can be accepted by the community. The internship comes to an end with the report and materials I gather and return to a training ground for young adults to show their talents aim for a wider stage.